Guys, Gary Grate here, Charles Gracie Academy, Reno. I got Scott Curtis with me again this week, helping out a couple chokes. Just going to go over two really quick gi front head and arm chokes. We did a bunch of no-gi stuff recently. I'm kind of jumping into these gi chokes. So basically, from his front head and arm here, when I have this harness, okay, so I'm over his head, under his arm on this other side. So what I'm doing under here is taking turns with each hand choking. So what I'm doing underneath, you can see, is this hand is going to open up this lapel, and this hand here is going to funnel as deep as I can around that corner. So I'm here, my left hand is opening up his lapel, getting that hand as deep as I can. And it's going to stop you a little bit because you're on this other side of your head, but get as deep as you can, pull the slack out. Okay? Then this hand that's already underneath here is going to go under his arm, and the back of my hand is going to go over his head. And what I'm going to do from here, so I open this up, feed the gi, hand goes here, I'm going to duck my head underneath here and roll. Two things, I want to roll over my head, not on my head, as I always say. To do that, I got to make sure I tuck my head under him so that I roll on my shoulder and I roll over my head. I don't want to roll on it. Okay? The other thing I want to do is if I'm sitting right here, it's hard for me to roll because we have this base over here. So I'm going to walk away from him to open that angle as far as I can before I roll. So basically I'm here, I open this up, feed it as deep as I can. This hand feeds under his arm, over his head, and I open this angle until I know I can go. As soon as I open, my arm will usually start to drop. That's when I tuck my head under, and I come right here. And then what I'm doing here, this wrist straightens. It already should have been straight. I start straightening this wrist and pulling, and then this fulcrums his head up and his arm down. My hand isn't usually strong enough to do that too much, so what I do is on my side here, I'm going to walk under my arm until he taps. Okay, if I just try to do this, it's kind of hard, but if I walk under my arm, it starts forcing that lever. Okay? So one more time. So from this side, under here, I open this up, feed that gi as deep as I can. This hand comes in here, open this angle, drop under. As I come around here, straighten that wrist, pull this hand, start your lawnmower, walk under here. And I'm just, again, this hand right here, as I walk, it's going to get under my hips, under his head, and help lift my hand up. So that's the first one. The second one is I'm setting it up, same grip in the same way, but instead of my right hand choking, now my left hand's going to choke. It's going to go here. Okay? So here's what I'm doing. I open up this lapel, left hand goes deep. This hand, I can slide it in right here if there's enough room. A lot of times I can't get in that lapel, but this is usually what I like to grab. I'll just grab right here next to his neck, grab all that juice, and slide my forearm in here. Important part is I have to get this elbow inside of his arm. So I'm here, open up this lapel, feed it tight, get it as deep as I can. This hand's gonna grab right here. Get your elbow down inside here. As I drop this elbow down, I'm gonna step up with my outside leg, and what that's gonna allow me to do is slide my right shin right in here. So my knee goes underneath his chest, my foot hooks his hip, and the reason my foot's hooked on his hip, so if he tries to jump over me, I can track him and keep him. But as soon as I slide into this foot hits his hip, this other foot comes over. So I have one foot, back of my foot on his hip, the other one, my heel's on his hip. I'm squeezing my feet together, my knees together, and then I start the lawnmower, straighten my wrist, and drive this here. It's a little bit of a jump into it, so come around the inside so you can see the, okay. You can see the feet. So I'm here. Right hand opens the lapel, this one grabs, drop my elbow inside, and then this foot goes right here. That's it. Okay. A lot of times if you're missing this choke, can't get it, he's not tapping, I have his arm trapped here already. So what I'll do is I'll take this foot off, and I'm going to pull him by here and smoke it around. That's pretty much all we did. So anyway, bjjreno.com, thank you very much.